problem, I did not right now right away jump to creating a solution around it. जैसे होता है ना, आप प्रॉब्लम फेस करते हो, आपको थोड़ी सी परेशानी होती है, when you get a helping hand and you're out of it, that
Yeah.
problem vanishes from your head, and that's to vanish from my head.
Hello everyone, we are back with another episode of Humans of Michigarang. I'm your host Abhishek Kumar. Once I heard a quote by my favorite author, Paul Coelho, that if you want something, whole universe conspire in helping you to achieve it. And indeed, that is very, very true. And today we have live example of that, of hard work and success, Rajat Malik with us. Hi Rajat, how are you?
Hi Abhishek, thank you for your kind words. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Looking forward to interview Rajat.
Likewise,
So
I'm happy to talk to you.
So Rajat Malik had just completed his bachelor's from Hindu College in Commerce. He's just 20-year-old and he's co-founder of Houseit, which is a PG accommodation platform, not just a PG accommodation platform, but actually as a student, best PG accommodation platform right now. So sir, I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of whole team of Mitti Kerang. We are so glad to have you here.
Thank you, Abhishek, right, for having me on.
So let's just begin with the question. So my first question to you, how did you come up with this big idea and what impact it is making in society today?
So this question, Abhishek, bhai, I'm often asked, ki, why did you start with this idea? How did it come to you? And not being cliche, but this was something which I faced personally. And this problem, so when I faced, this was started by me, Ishan and Bharat, right? And when I faced this problem, I did not right away jump to creating a solution around it. जैसे होता है ना, आप प्रॉब्लम फेस
Yeah,
करते हो, आपको थोड़े दिन परेशानी होती है, when you get a helping hand and you're out of it, that
yeah,
problem vanishes from your head, and that's to vanish from my head. But later on, I realized that this problem was not just faced by me, but a lot of people like me, a lot of students like
yes,
me, and that is when it came back to my head that yes, this is a huge problem. So I live in Vasant Kunj, South Delhi, and I used to travel to college every day, Abhishek bhai. And if you go with metro, it's a jam-packed session with a lot of people hanging over your head, and it's a 1.5-hour journey on one side. Okay,
yeah,
and again back again, 3 hour total. So I used to travel in the first year because of course parents do not allow you to stay in campus in the first year. But in the second year I decided I cannot live my life in a metro. I need to shift to campus. So as soon as I was deciding to move to campus, I decided I need my taste of freedom. I need to live in a flat. I cannot reside in a PG. And to I was zero aware of how does the broker market work, how is this everywhere. I had a fair clue, but I had zero contacts here. So what I did was through a reference, I went to a broker in Vijayanagar, and I told him my requirements, sir. I want this at this budget. And he said, okay, sir, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. आप कैसे हो, ये है, वो है. अब कल आना, मैं आपके लिए पक्का निकाल के रखता हूँ. And at this point of time, it's okay. It's an easy job, nothing much. So the next day, I went to the shop and I asked him. I asked him two BHK or sorts, and he showed me one room sets. He showed me three BHKs, and that too in dingy areas, and that too again not meeting my even slightest of my requirements. So I thought, yeah, broker के साथ ही कोई problem है. I need to look to other people. So I went to another broker in Tamil Nadu, and again the problem was on similar lines. They were not even willing to listen to me. They had a very unprofessional way of dealing. And at the end of the day, leaving all this apart, I could not find what I was looking for, and I had to settle for a PG. Okay. So this was something which I faced, but as I told you, it vanished from my head sooner or later. I joined my campus friends. I was having a good time. But when I was having a good time with one of my friends, Bharat, and he also told me that when he came from Haryana to campus, he decided to stay in a flat. But the problem was he served for 10 days, but he couldn't find his flat. So he had to again settle for PG. At that point of time, I also told my instance. He said, यार ऐसे ऐसे हुआ था मेरे साथ. And he said, हाँ यार ये problem है. But with soon we realized that this is not just our problem. This is a problem for each and every person student who lives in campus. They do not have zero clue कि PG कहाँ से मिलेगा, flat कहाँ से मिलेगा, हम क्या कर सकते हैं, कैसे रहना चाहिए, क्या requirements होनी चाहिए, right? Especially for students who come from different backgrounds, different states. And come to Delhi, they have a lot of ifs and buts. First of all, Delhi does not hold a good reputation across India, right?
Yes.
Secondly, the number of questions that pops into head is यार कहाँ पर रहूँ, कैसे रहूँ, कॉलेज कैसे जाऊँगा, रेंट कितना है, सिक्योरिटी कितना, ओनर कैसा है, ऑफिस मिलेगी नहीं मिलेगी. So for a let's say a student coming from another state and who has to stay in PG or a flat, it's a terrible journey. So we decided to solve this problem and create a solution.
That was really a wonderful solution that you come up with. And uh, I personally say with my experience, House it is very student friendly, and especially a platform created for students. So I really want to appreciate you for that.
Thank you, Abhishek bhai.
There are always so many complications that one face before starting something. There is so much of negativity around and demotivation, and people don't actually believe in you first. So, do you have any instance about the problem you had faced and how you overcome that thing?
So, Abhishek bhai, I come from a typical Indian middle class family. And for typical Indian middle class family, when you say business, the only thing that comes to their head is a kirana shop. And
Yeah.
when you say bada business, the only thing that they come to their head is a showroom, right? And they are zero. So, in Indian middle class family, from where I belong or from where I come from, there is zero idea about what startups are, what are you trying to venture into. So, first of all, the problem that I faced was of the understanding in the environment. When I said I was doing the startup, everyone was going crazy. You're in a good college, तो क्यों क्या कर रहा है ये कि क्यों business कर रहा है क्यों broker बन रहा है. This was the exact words which I heard from a lot of people. So first of all, the challenge was of fighting that mentality, trying to prove that even though I'm a broker, but I'm trying to do something little different, right? I'm trying to solve this problem. I do not mind calling being a broker, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to solve the problem and trying to actually work, get my hands into it and get this thing going. Second is the problem which everyone faces is the lack of resources, right? As a startup, you have lack of resources in terms of humans, in terms of capital, in terms of tech resources, in terms of engineering resources, in terms of financial resources, in terms of time commitments. So lack of resources from each and every end was a big problem for me, and I couldn't solve it at any point of time. So this was something which I was continuously fighting. Um, Also, my third problem was that I was placed with Bain and Company, right? And so at this point of time, I had two entirely different routes in front of me. One is a luxurious corporate life, settled life in the consulting industry, and second one is working along with broker industry and working with it in a hyper local environment in the real estate industry, which is totally divided from the normal route. So in such a scenario, again, I had to choose which path to take forward, and that was again a problem where I had to convince my family and my friends and convince myself as an individual कि यार मेरे को ये एक comfort life छोड़कर मुझे ये problem solve करनी है. There was huge setbacks. And I always, as you've also worked with us, Abhishek, right? And I always
Yeah.
told you that life in a startup is that of a firefighter. Every day you wake up, you have 10 messages. यहाँ पर ये let's say ये काम नहीं हुआ, यहाँ पे tech website crash कर गई, यहाँ पर finances की problem है. So at every day there are a lot of problems which go on. But at the end of the day, I like solving those problems, and this is why I'm still.
Wow, that is great. So, how do you actually convince your parents? Because it's a big amount to invest in a startup, and how you convince them to start up in on your own idea, and it's very hard for parents to understand us. Whether it's like what we are saying, they always think that कि हम तो ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं, and at a point of time हम back out कर लेंगे. So how you convince them?
So first of all, Abhishek भाई, जब आप थोड़े अच्छे होते हो ना पढ़ाई में, ये इंडियन फैमिली के साथ है, जब थोड़े से
Yes.
पढ़ाई में अच्छे होते हैं ना, it is directly proportional to the confidence that Indian parents have on you. So I'm very fortunate that I scored good in class 12 and I went to Hindu college. So I already had an established trust factor with my family कि हाँ ये जिंदगी में अपने लिए तो कुछ कर लेगा, हमारे लिए कुछ करे ना करे अपने लिए जरूर कुछ कर लेगा. So this was one of the first things which I had an inherent trust from them. But it wasn't as smooth as it looked, because at the end of the day they कि क्या कर रहा है, क्यों करना चाहता है, ब्रोकर क्यों बन रहा है, right? At the end of the day, and brokers, I do not know why, but it is seen as a derogatory term in India right now, right? So in such a scenario, when I had to convince my parents, I realized one important thing, and this is also which I tell to a lot of people. जब भी तुम्हारे parents का clash होते हैं ना यार, अभिषेक भाई, so there is one thing which is common, that both of you want the best for yourself, right? What the best for you, for the kid. It's just that उनका best और आपका best अलग अलग हो सकता है. उनके हिसाब से best होगा शायद आपका एक करना, बट दोनों का इंटेंशन बिल्कुल सेम है कि आपका बेस्ट हो, राइट? तो इस चीज को संभालते हुए मैंने उनके साथ बहुत ओपन कॉन्वर्सेशन की, एंड आई एक्सप्लेन देम माय प्लान, व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू, why I'm trying to do it, and if it doesn't work out, what is my plan B, and how can I be back in business, how can I make a fortune, or how can I make a living out of it. And even though they did not understand everything कि क्या चल ठीक है, उन्हें लगा कुछ ना कुछ तो कर लेगा, but they were convinced कि हाँ, he has thought it through and he is figuring out his best. So that was the point of time, and this is what I tell to everyone: if you're facing problems with your family, have an open conversation and explain them your idea, क्योंकि end of the day वो भी तुम्हारे लिए best ही चाहते हैं.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did you make up your mind? I mean, you convince your parents for that, but you will also have to make up your mind कि अगर startup suppose fail हो गया and एक point of time पे you are in the condition कि you are backing out. So how do you make up your mind कि will you able to manage it with your studies and your family and all these things?
So अभिषेक भाई, honestly, first of all, जब ये बेन आपके पास ना प्लान ए, वो आपको कंपेयर जब करना पड़ेगा प्लान बी के साथ, तब वो बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है.
Yes,
बट अगर आपको
yes.
जिंदगी में पता हो कि आपके पास प्लान ए ही है और कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते, तो आप प्लान ए पे लग जाते हो, राइट? अब मेरे साथ दिक्कत क्या था कि मेरे पास प्लान ए भी था और प्लान बी भी था. प्लान बी वाज बेन का सेटल्ड 14 lakhs का पैकेज, राइट? And this offer came in September, actually 1st of September. I was selected with Bain, and so now 1st September से लेके आपकी joining letter आने तक आपके पास time होता है. So I was just pushing down the road. I was thinking, ये conflict मेरे दिमाग में हमेशा हो रही थी यार, Bain, how's it, Bain, how's it, Bain, how's it, क्या करना है मेरे को. So 3-4 months तो निकल गए, मैं सोच रहा था ठीक है, I was pushing the can down the road. But then came a mail कि आपको accept करना है offer letter, और मैंने उस टाइम मैंने सोच में पड़ गया, मैं क्या करूं यार. And I spent a week. I was just taking a side road. I did not want to answer that hard question. And then another mail came in: you need to accept the offer, or else it will be revoked. Now I remember going to the cafe. I sitting with my friends. I took out the printout of the offer letter, signed it, read the documents, uploaded it. एक folder भी बना दिया. उसकी mail भी लिखी थी. Thank you for giving me offer. I apologize for submitting late. And मैंने attachment भी डाल दी थी. But at this point of time, I was not feeling right at my heart. I was feeling यार मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ यार, ये मैं करना चाहता हूँ, मैं नहीं करना चाहता. And कमाल की बात ये है अभिषेक भाई, से just next day ना मेरा एक और session था wherein I had to talk about my journey with House It. And I was questioning myself, Rajat, are you being fake? Here you're trying to take an offer, and on the next day you'll be telling people about entrepreneurship. Like, this is not what entrepreneurs are, right? This is not what business people are.
Yes.
And I do not know what came into my head. I called my friend up. I was discussing this problem, and she was saying something I did not even remember listening to her. There was this conflict going on in my head. What should I do? What should I do? And I took a leap of faith. I just said, Rajat, देखो ठीक है, तुम बहुत evaluated decision नहीं है, instinctive decision है, but तू सच में क्या करना चाहता है? अपने आप से पूछ. And answer came in, how's it करना चाहता हूँ मैं. I remember deleting that mail. I wrote, sorry sir for replying late. Thank you for your offer, but I apologize. I have decided to continue with my startup, and I wrote the mail, not even telling my friends, my family, or anyone. And I left Pain at that point of time. And now, and at this point of time, I decided, up plan B khatam. Rajat, now you only have plan A. Even if you face challenges, even if you want to quit, you cannot quit now. So at that point of time, my confidence came in, and actual growth came in within myself and within House It, and I came in full time. So it was more of an instinctive decision, listening to my heart.
Yeah.
Probably it could have been a better decision, but this is what I want to do, and I'm happy doing it. And this is what matters for me at this point of time. Also, Abhishek
That
bhai,
is
at this
nice.
point of time, there is zero liabilities on me, right?
Yeah.
I do not need to support my family. I do not need to support my kids, my wife, my friends, or my luxurious lifestyle. At this point of time, I can explore and be whatever I want to be in life. So why not take this years of life and make something out of it?
So, according to you, what is the true meaning of being an entrepreneur, and how do you relate it with you?
So honestly, Abhishek bhai, I'm a very small person to call myself an entrepreneur at this point of time, right? Um, but true meaning for me, for an entrepreneur, is someone who's trying to just solve a problem. It can be even your mom trying to figure out and manage entire household, because that's, even though it's not considered a big job, but it is a tremendous job. And if you try managing it one day, you'll know how difficult it is. Or a person trying to make something for his family by creating a problem, or by solving a problem, or you even solving the problem for your friends. I think basically एक problem solving and उसमें एक monetization factor को डालना is basically being an entrepreneur. Problem solving along with monetization. Problem solve हम सब करते हैं, पर उसे
Yeah,
monetize करना is an entrepreneur, is a businessman entrepreneur.
great. Great. So, what is the general advice you want to give to the young entrepreneurs?
I'm very young to give advices.
Yeah.
Abhishek bhai, I haven't explored life. It's just that एक ही यार जो मैंने सीखी है कि अगर समुंदर को तैरना है, समुंदर में तैरना है तो कूद जाओ. सोचो मत
Yeah.
कितना गहरा है, तैर पाऊंगा नहीं पाऊंगी, पहुंच पाऊंगी नहीं पहुंच पाऊंगा, कूद जाओ.
Yeah.
अगर कूद
Stop
जाओगे,
thinking, start doing. Yes.
exactly, just jump
Yeah.
off the cliff and you'll
Hmm.
learn to swim on the way. You can't first take a tutorial on swimming and then go कि हाँ अब मैं पक्का swimming कर लूंगी या पक्का swimming कर लूंगा. You have to just dive in, and at that point when you dive in, you realize that now it's either swim or sink, and you automatically learn to swim because there's no one to help you.
Yeah, that is very very true. When I was learning how to ride bicycle, so that was a point of time. एक week तक my father was continuously teaching me how to ride a bicycle, but I can't able to just ride the bicycle because I know my father was there and supporting me. But at a point of time मेरे father को बहुत गुस्सा आ गया and उसके बाद he leave me कि अब तू जा. ठीक है. Then उसके बाद I fall once twice, but उसके बाद उसी दिन मेरे को साइकिल चलानी आ गई. So that is really really very true thing.
Very true, Abhishek.
Yeah.
So drawing one instance from this bicycle instance only.
Yeah.
My dadu taught me bicycle, okay, and
Hmm.
how he used to do it is, आप मैं आगे बैठ जाता था and I used to pedal the cycle. वो थोड़ी सी ऊंची थी and my dadu used to hold it from the back एक हाथ से, तो वो बैलेंस बन जाता था. एंड जब मैं गिरने वाला होता था तो वो रोक लेते थे और पैर नीचे लगा देते मेरा. तो इतना मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया एंड वो साथ साथ मेरे भागते रहते थे. ठीक है. एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ द beautiful most beautiful memories I have of my childhood. एंड सो इट हैपेंड फॉर 2-3 days और मुझे लगता था दादू मेरे पीछे पीछे चल रहे हैं साइकिल पकड़ के. बट एक दिन क्या हुआ, आई वॉज राइडिंग एंड मैं बहुत सही साइकिल चला रहा हूँ, मैं बिल्कुल अपनी नॉर्मल स्पीड में चला रहा हूँ, कोई गाड़ी आ रही है मैं थोड़ा साइड से निकाल रहा हूँ, लोगों से बचा रहा हूँ. एंड आई टर्न एंड दादू मेरे पीछे पीछे भाग रहे थे. तो आई हैड दैट इंस्टेंस इन माय हेड कि दादू पीछे है, दादू ने साइकिल पकड़ी हुई है. बट मैं थोड़ा सा घूमा, मैं देखा दादू के दोनों हाथ साथ में चल रहे हैं, दादू इज रनिंग अलोंग विद मी और मेरे पीछे उनका हाथ नहीं है. और मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस शेक हो गया एंड मैं
Yeah.
अपने आप गिर गया. तो उस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम मैंने रियलाइज किया यार ये ना बहुत ये कॉन्सेप्ट समझो कि यहाँ पर स्किल सेट की बात नहीं थी, यहाँ पे बात कॉन्फिडेंस की थी. स्किल
Yeah.
सेट तो तुम्हारे अंदर फर्स्ट डे से तुम्हारे अंदर कॉन्फिडेंस था कि अब तुम अपने आप हो. और नेक्स्ट डे मैंने अपने आप आ गया, मैं दादू के, जब दादू मेरे साथ थे, जब दादू ने पकड़ा हुआ था तब मैं चला पाया, जब दादू ने नहीं पकड़ा हुआ था तब भी मैं चला पाया, अब मैं क्यों नहीं चला पाऊंगा. एंड द थर्ड डे आई स्टार्टेड राइडिंग बाइसिकल ऑन माय ओन. बहुत बार ठुका, बहुत बार गिरा, कोई नहीं, बट सीख गया साइकिल अपने आप, वो
Yes.
कॉन्फिडेंस अपने आप आ गया. एंड दैट इज द कॉन्फिडेंस आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट.
Hmm. So, what is your vision regarding how's it and what are the future goals that you have?
So, Abhishek bhai, very honestly, is I have just one vision in my head that I need to solve this problem for brokers, for small PG owners, for students online. This is just my vision, and I have to do it at any cost. So I have, of course, plans of expanding it all over India. But at this point of time, I am very satisfied even if I solve it for North Campus or South Campus itself. I just want to solve the problem. I mean, even if I'm solving the problem for a small bunch of people, I'll be satisfied, and then I'll scale it up for a large group of students. So my vision at this point in time is just to solve this problem online and then scale it and impact lives basically. Even if it's a smaller part of your journey, even if you don't remember how's it or Rajat at the end of your life, I am solving and I'll be satisfied because I did make us impact to this world, even in the smallest of aspects. This is my vision and this is my motivating factor, Abhishek.
So when I was taking training from you as an operation manager, so you
right?
told us an instance about your first sale. So would you mind to that tell us that instance again to our audience?
So sure, Abhishek bhai. First sale is yaar. I don't know how many
I still
of the
remember that
viewers.
thing, and that thing actually motivate me a lot at that point of time. And I also think that if Rajat can do it, I can also do it.
So honestly, I how many of viewers I do not know have actually sold something in their lives. और यार बेचने में ना अलग satisfaction होती है जिंदगी में. And this is one of the my most favorite things which I like to do. So I remember the first conversation I was having with a PG owner, and I had zero clue मेरे को कैसे बात करनी है, क्या बात करनी है, क्या gimmicks होते हैं मार्केट के, क्या technological factors होते हैं, क्या wordings होती हैं. I called a person up and I was talking to that person, और conversation के बीच में I fumbled up and I was pretty scared. I was shit scared. मेरे से words नहीं निकल रहे, मैं बोल नहीं पा रहा. आगे वाले बंदे को लग रहा है कि मेरा नेटवर्क ड्रॉप हो गया है, इसलिए मैं शांत हूँ. एंड आई कट द कॉल इन मिडिल. आई वाज टेरिफाइड, आई वाज पेट्रिफाइड ऑनेस्टली. आई कुडंट स्पीक एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. मेरे को अचानक से एक एम्बैरेसिंग फैक्टर आ गया, मेरे को समझ नहीं आया मैं क्या बोलूं. सो दिस वाज वन ऑफ द कॉलिंग फर्स्ट कॉल व्हिच आई मेड इन हाउस एंड आई डिसाइडेड यार मैं जिंदगी में कॉल नहीं कर सकता. बट सून भरत गेव मी द कॉन्फिडेंस कि नहीं भाई हम साथ मिलके करते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफलाइन बात करना शुरू करते हैं, सीखते हैं लोगों से, फिर ऑनलाइन भी करना सीख लेंगे, कॉल पे भी करना सीख लेंगे. So that is the first thing, first call which I made. I still remember. It's very clear in my head where I failed. And this is not actually a selling, but this was me selling my idea to a person. And later on, when I made the first sale with the customer and I helped that person close the deal, that level of satisfaction which I got, that is unmatchable. I still remember at the age of 19, I bought my first vehicle. I bought a second-hand scooty from the money that I earned with house it. यार वो मेरे घर पे क्रेटा खड़ी हुई क्रेटा से ना बहुत ज्यादा पसंद है मेरे को स्कूटी आज भी. इवन तो वो खराब हो गई है, वो किक मार के चलाना पड़ता है मेरे को उससे. बट वो सेटिस्फेक्शन है ना जो 19 की एज में खुद की व्हीकल खरीद के चलाने में, वो
Yes.
अनमैचेबल है. So that instances of selling and actually getting the satisfaction out of selling, actually helping people is unmatchable. I really love that.
Yeah, very well. So, what are the changes that you feel around yourself after starting the startup? I mean, what are the skills that you develop? I mean, you are a very good communicator, I want to say, and so what are the changes that you feel in yourself, in your skill set, or things like that?
So first of all, अभिषेक भाई, आप ना जब जब अपना प्रोफेशन चूज करते हो, आपका फ्रेंड सर्कल भी चेंज होना शुरू हो जाता है. आप
Yes.
लेट्स से इफ यू बहुत छोटा एग्जांपल कॉलेज में लेते हैं. अगर आप अपने आसपास आप पार्टी एनवायरनमेंट रखते हो, जैसे आप आपका इंटरेस्ट की पार्टीज में, आपका अपने आप देखना फ्रेंड सर्कल पार्टी वालों का बन जाएगा. बट आप एक स्टूडियस बच्चे हो, आपका फ्रेंड सर्कल स्टूडियस का बन जाएगा. स्पेशली लेट्स से आप जॉब एनवायरनमेंट में जाओगे, आपका फ्रेंड सर्कल जॉब वालों का बन जाएगा. आप फैमिली बिजनेस जाओगे, फैमिली बिजनेस का बन जाएगा. Especially so, things that change in my environment is as soon as I've entered into this entrepreneurship and startup culture and business culture, I was surrounded by a lot of people who was also in this similar line of business, right? And this is one of the environment one of the changes I faced in my environment was that the people around me started to shift. And because that shift in people around me, my mentality also shift. And there is a clear cut shift in mentality from a job person to a business person. That how you measure risk, how you measure risk return, how you measure time commitments, how you measure value of your time, how you communicate with people, it impacts a lot, it changes a lot. So with time, I think there are two essential things which changed around me. First is my mentality as a entrepreneur,
Businessman.
and
Yes.
secondly is my skill set and my personality. My personality has evolved as a person who's a confident individual trying to manage people, and who is an effective leader. So these are the two essential changes which I have faced around me.
So, in the initial time of House It, how did you manage you were the student, right? So, how
Right.
did you manage your studies, family, and all your exams, and also House It? So that is really very a big headache.
तो अभिषेक भाई, ऑनेस्टली मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ यार, देखो, एक गरीब आदमी और एक अमीर आदमी में ना एक चीज कॉमन होती है हमेशा, वो है 24 घंटे.
Yes.
अब वो तुम्हें चूज करना है कि वो 24 आवर्स को तुम कैसे इंपैक्ट करते हो। यार इलॉन मस्क के पास भी 24 आवर्स है और एक स्ट्रीट साइड पे बेगर के पास भी 24 आवर्स है। इट्स जस्ट दैट हाउ यू आर मैनेजिंग। अगर इलॉन मस्क 3 कंपनी संभाल सकता है, दैट टू मोस्ट सक्सेसफुल कंपनीज, यार हम क्या एजुकेशन के साथ साथ फैमिली और ये नहीं संभाल सकते? हाँ, at initial stage there were lot of problems. I couldn't prioritize my stuff. I couldn't put my best into things. I couldn't make time, and this is causing a lot of stress internally because I'm kind of person who try to do best for everything. Right? If I'm doing, even if I'm packing my bag, I want to give my best in packing that bag. So इस सिचुएशन में अगर आपके पास 4-5 कमिटमेंट्स होती है ना, आप उन सबको फुलफिल नहीं कर सकते ऑनेस्टली। तो बट आपके पास वो मैनेजेबल है। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एक्सेप्ट दैट इट इज मैनेजेबल। सेकंड ऑफ ऑल क्लियरली डिफाइन योर प्रायोरिटी। आपकी प्रायोरिटी बिजनेस है फर्स्ट, सेकंड फैमिली है, थर्ड एजुकेशन है, राइट? आप प्रायोरिटी अगर जितना क्लियर अपने दिमाग में प्रायोरिटीज लेके चलोगे ना, आप हो सकता है फैमिलीज की कमिटमेंट्स मीट ना कर पाओ, आप एजुकेशन की कमिटमेंट्स मीट ना कर पाओ, बट एंड ऑफ द डे आपको स्ट्रेस नहीं कॉज होगा बिकॉज आप क्लियर हो अपने दिमाग में कि आपकी प्रायोरिटीज क्या है। सो क्लियरली डिफाइन योर प्रायोरिटीज कि हाँ, अगर यार मेरे पास दो सिचुएशंस है कि मुझे फैमिली के साथ बाहर खाना खाने जाना है और मेरे को हाउस का काम करना है, आई विल डेफिनेटली गो फॉर हाउस का वर्क। हाँ, आपको होते हैं एक्सेप्शंस की, फैमिली को यार मेरी बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है, आई विल बी प्रेजेंट फॉर देम, बट ऑन अ डेली ऑपरेशनल बेसिस माय प्रायोरिटीज आर वेरी मच सेटल्ड एंड आई follow try to do best and manage my time accordingly. Of course there are problems, there are times where I couldn't meet all the commitments, but communication is the key and priority is the key. So communicate with the people कि आपकी priority accordingly you can honestly make the most out of your time and manage everything. So होता था यार, ऐसा होता था कि मैं सुबह क्लास अटेंड कर रहा हूँ, फिर 2 बजे के बाद से लेके 6 बजे तक मैं हाउस लीड्स अटेंड कर रहा हूँ, फिर मैं ट्रैवल करके घर जा रहा हूँ, 8:30-9 o'clock में घर पहुंच रहा हूँ, घर पहुंचते ही मेरे पास फैमिली के साथ बैठने का टाइम ही नहीं है। और इस टाइम मेरे कॉलोनी के फ्रेंड्स भी आ गए हैं, भाई तू मिल नहीं रहा, क्या कर रहा है? एंड आई वाज नॉट इवन टू गिव बेस्ट टाइम फॉर एजुकेशन बिकॉज क्यों, क्लास में बैठा तो मेरे दिमाग में ये चल रहा है, भाई यहाँ जाना है, ये करना है, ऐसे से मैनेज करना है, उसका ये काम रह गया। और जहां मैनेज कर रहा हूँ तो यार मेरे दिमाग में आ रहा है, अच्छा 5 बज गए यार, मेरी मम्मी फोन कर रही होंगी, मेरे को घर पहुंचना है। और घर पहुंचने के बाद यार अच्छा अब मैं सोऊं कैसे, अब मेरे को अब ये कल दिन के लिए काम सॉर्ट करना है, मेरे को यहाँ क्लास में ये चीजें प्रेजेंट करनी है। सो इस सबके बीच में you're losing your peace of mind. बट जिस दिन मैंने प्रायोरिटी सेट कर ली यार, कोई नहीं, अगर ये हो गया, फकअप हो गया, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, एटलीस्ट मैं सेटिस्फाइड हूँ ये चीज कर। सो प्रायोरिटीज डिफाइन करो एंड धीरे धीरे आपकी मैनेजेबल होने लग जाएगी।
So it's been more than 1.5 years since you started the house it. So how do you now feel now? Like, did you ever feel like I'm stuck here and you want to back out from the things?
ऑनेस्टली एवरी डे अभिषेक भाई, एवरी डे आपको अगर कंफर्ट जोन और आपको okay, मैं तो डेफिनेटली बिलीव करता हूँ कि वी एज ह्यूमंस आर लेजीज, a bunch of lazy people, and हमें सिर्फ जिंदगी में कंफर्ट जोन चाहिए होता है, राइट? द मोमेंट वी फेस प्रॉब्लम, either we go into our lazy zone or we decide यार हमारा दिमाग खराब होता है, यार ये क्या आ गया, ये नहीं कर सकता। So every day there are every second day there are moments when I think यार ये क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं, क्यों कर रहा हूँ, कैसे कर रहा हूँ, there are problems. But as I told you, I have no plan B. I kicked my plan B. And now I know I either have to swim or I will sink. तो
Yeah.
ठीक है, थोड़ी देर नखरे कर सकता हूँ यार, आधा घंटा भरत पे चिल्ला सकता हूँ, ईशान से लड़ सकता हूँ, बट उसके बाद आई नो यार मेरे लैपटॉप उठा के दोबारा काम करने का टाइम आ गया है, मेरे को यहाँ पे वापस आना है बैक ऑन ट्रैक। सो आई विल नॉट लाई ऑन यू कि भाई मेरे को तो बहुत पसंद है, मेरे को यही करना है। यार एवरी डे आई आल्सो फेस प्रॉब्लम्स एंड आई थिंक यार मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ, ये क्या कर रहा हूँ, बट द सेकंड आफ्टर 1 hour आई गेट बैक ऑन ट्रैक, हाँ कि मेरे को यही करना है एंड आई वांट टू डू दिस, एंड आफ्टर 2 hours आई एम बैक ऑन ट्रैक, आई एम डूइंग माय वर्क। So honestly, it's a jumbling thing. And with time, you get acquainted to the lifestyle, you get acquainted to the work structure, you're acquainted to your own personality traits. So with time, things get sorted out. Now, वो 2 दिन अब शायद 2 हफ्ते बाद होता होगा, but yeah, it's gradually still comes into picture. When I think यार क्या कर रहा हूँ, इससे बढ़िया तो पेन में जॉब नहीं कर लेता। And this is a lot of times me and Bharat and Ishan talking to each other. भाई तेरा 18 लाख का पैकेज था, तेरा 14 लाख का था, तेरा 10 लाख का था, आराम से भाई कहीं बैठे होते गुड़गांव में फ्लैट लेके मजे चिल कर रहे होते, बट देन हम आधा घंटा मजाक करते हैं, देन वी बैक ऑन ट्रैक अगेन। नहीं यार अब ठीक है, अब बहुत मजाक कर लिया, तू अपना काम संभाल, मैं अपना काम संभाल रहा हूँ, लेट्स गेट बैक ऑन ट्रैक।
Now you also have responsibility of whole team and whole
राइट
whole owners on your shoulders now. So you can't
राइट
back out
राइट राइट
actually. Yeah.
एग्जैक्टली, इफ यू जंप्ड ऑफ द क्लिफ ना, अब तुम वापस चढ़ नहीं सकते वहां पे,
Yeah.
दिक्कत ही है। और वो जरूरी है जिंदगी में, अपने आप को पुश करना बहुत जरूरी है, अपने आप को कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर रखना बहुत जरूरी है, तभी आप ग्रो कर सकते हैं।
I remember the day. I mean, अभी एक हफ्ते पहले की बात है. I signed up for a research paper for my
राइट
college and with my teacher. So at the beginning, I thought like research paper. This is something cool, and I want to do it, ma'am. I will do it. So when I start writing it, and मैंने first जो submission था मेरा, मतलब वो modules में submission करते हैं, तो उसके अंदर मैंने 2 पेज लिख के दिए एंड उसके अंदर मैम ने मिस्टेक्स निकाली. सो मिस्टेक्स फॉर वाज मार्क्ड विद येलो पेन. So I just saw my paper and पूरे पेपर में it was all yellow and I was like oh my god. इसने तो सारी गलत करके भेज दिया. And at that point of time I feel like कि यार मुझे करना ही नहीं चाहिए, अब मैं कैसे करूँगा इसको. But now I'm still managing it and doing it. तब मैंने फिर करेक्ट करके भेजा and understand करा कि I was actually wrong at that time. मतलब टीचर ने भी जो mistakes निकाली that was really wrong. So that is the thing.
बिल्कुल
So
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. बट यू नो आपके करना ही है जिंदगी में, क्या कर सकते हैं.
yeah.
एंड
So
ये तो है अभिषेक भाई. लॉट ऑफ पीपल टेक अप रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट्स, टेक अप कूल इंटर्नशिप्स बिकॉज बहुत फैंसी लगता है, बहुत कूल लगता है
yes.
यार करना है जिंदगी. हाँ, पर जब करते हैं ना तब पता चलता है भाई ये कूल नहीं है, ये बहुत सिरदर्द है. happens a lot of time.
But we can do it. But you can't do it. We can back out from the. I can back out from research paper कि थोड़ी बहुत डांट सुन लूँगा. But you have so much responsibility on your shoulder. Rajat. You can't do it. It's
यही
yeah.
सोच बदलनी है अभिषेक भाई. जिस दिन तुम्हारे दिमाग में ये आ गया ना यार मैं छोड़ सकता हूँ, उस दिन तुम ग्रो करना छोड़ दोगे. बिकॉज जैसे ही
Yeah.
तुम्हारे
Same.
पास बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम फेस होगी ना तुम भाग जाओगे. यही
Yeah.
कि अपने दिमाग से ये सोच निकाल दो कि मैं छोड़ ही नहीं सकता भाई, अब तो मैंने ले लिया, अब तो कमिटमेंट ही.
Yeah, I thought that at that point of time कि जब ये दिमाग में आया मेरे, so I was like कि मेरा तो सपना था कि मुझे और रिसर्च पेपर लिखना है, मैं पहले नहीं लिख पा रहा,
राइट
कंप्लीट ही नहीं कर पा रहा इसको. So how can I able to do more research paper? And at
राइट
a
राइट
point of time कि मेरे को PhD भी करनी है और PhD में तो I couldn't able to manage it. तो उसके बाद I thought कि I will have to do it. अगर मैंने आज सीख लिया तो definitely future में I will be good at it.
राइट राइट.
So, what is your message to all the people who want to bring big impact on society and want to start their startup like you?
Question your purpose in life. Question your purpose every day. Yeah, one of the lines I read and one of the amazing books I've read. So it talked about accepting death. So अभिषेक भाई हम ना बहुत एक चीज इनएविटेबल है जिंदगी में, वो डेथ, राइट. एंड जिस दिन आप डेथ को एक्सेप्ट कर लोगे ना, जितनी जल्दी आप डेथ को एक्सेप्ट कर लोगे, आप रियलाइज करोगे इन डेथ एक्चुअली देयर इज लिविंग. As soon as you
Yes.
realize that you will die one day, most of your problems will be sorted. यार आज खाना बेकार है, मैं ये नहीं कर सकता, मेरा दोस्त ये बोल रहा है. At the end of the day, you realize that if you're going to die at one point in time, will this matter? No, these problems will not matter. And the way you're living life, if you die tomorrow, do you wish to live your life like this? Will you have regrets?
Yeah.
So I do self introspect a lot during my days, and this is I completely question my existence. I question what's my purpose. हाँ यार मैं बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं कर रहा, बट एटलीस्ट आई एम ट्राइंग टू सॉल्व मिनिमम प्रॉब्लम जो कि मैं इस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम शायद इस एज ग्रुप में सॉल्व कर सकता हूँ. आगे जाके शायद in my 30s I'll be solving much bigger problems, in my 40s I'll be solving even bigger problems. But at this point of time, if I die tomorrow, am I satisfied with what I'm doing? Am I giving my best to my life? Yes. And this point I get my answer as yes. This is when I think yes, I'm doing something. So for everyone, accept that there is death, and in death there is living, and question your purpose. If you die tomorrow, would you regret your life? If not, then amazing, you're on the right track. Even if it's doing a job, and there's nothing wrong in doing a job, right? It's just that would you be satisfied with your life at that point of time? If no, then boy, it's time to question your existence, and it's time to question your existence.
And that is very, very true. I completely agreed with you because after when we feel like we are gonna die tomorrow, and after a point of time, we start actually living our life with our best. Every day we give our 100% because we know that at a point of time we have to die tomorrow, and at that point of time कि हमारे दिमाग से वो भी feeling निकल जाती है कि लोग क्या सोचेंगे. That is a very क्वेश्चन चीज है for the family and everyone. लोग क्या सोचेंगे? So this is the thing.
90% of your problems will be solved by the
Yeah.
point you realize that it will not matter 5 years down the line. It will not matter to even 2 months down the line. Your problems will not matter.
So let's just move to the fun part of the interview, which is the rapid fire round. So I will be
Sure,
asking
sure.
you some questions, and you will have to answer in 1 minute. Okay.
Sure, sure, Abhishek bhai. But I'm okay. I do get some time to think, right? Because I'm not pretty good at rapid fires. Okay,
Okay. So
let's try.
which would be the first place you want to visit after COVID?
After,
COVID.
uh, definitely some hills, probably Kashmir. I need a 1 week break.
Oh, great. So which is your favorite Netflix web series?
Honestly, I am not a very much series guy, so I can answer this in two ways. First of all, the series which I liked was Money Heist. I really was amazed by the concept and how engaging it was, how emotional it was. But on the movie end, I like Tamasha as a movie. I love Tamasha. It's an amazing eye-opener movie.
So what will be your three wishes from Ginny?
From Ginny,
Yes.
uh, first of all, okay. First of all, to help me make my health better because I am not able to give time much to my health. Second is to have a lot of money. Yes, I do need money. I will not lie. And third would be to bring happiness in everyone around me, everyone, my family, my friends, my acquaintances, me, myself as well, and everyone basically to bring happiness in their lives.
So who is your favorite cartoon character?
Shinchan. I love
Mine
Shinchan.
too. I love Shinchan. So who is your biggest inspiration in your life?
My biggest inspiration is so I'm inspired by my dad a lot because I have seen him growing from the worst. There have been days when he couldn't he was we were at the our worst, right? And from there to where he is today and where he's how he's supporting me, how supported me all over the years and still does support me. He is one of my motivation factors. He is my go-to person. He's my inspiration. Moreover, I'm also inspired by a lot of entrepreneurs. I'm inspired by Elon Musk. I'm inspired by Mark Cuban. And I love those guys. This is what I want to be 10 years down the line. I even love Mukesh Ambani too. But to my closest inspiration is my dad.
So who is your favorite political leader?
Um, okay. So honestly, I'm not very much involved into politics. But still, because of the way he communicates and the way he is laying down strategies, I like Narendra Modi. But on a thinking perspective, or as a visionary leader, I like Manmohan Singh as well because of not of his communication skills, but the vision that he holds and how logical he thinks. He's one of the most educated political leaders I've come across with a strong political ideologies. Baki, Narendra Modi, boss.
So what was your plan if ever house it मतलब house it अगर idea नहीं चल पाता? So what was your plan for that thing?
So honestly, two things. First of all, is either another business slash startup, or secondly, MBA. It depends on what stage of life I am, what are my finances, what are my current situation. A lot of factors dependent, but this would be my two go-to plans.
So
Preferably, my priority being
yeah.
first being startup or business, then secondly being MBA or slash IIM, PTDM, whatever. Yeah.
So what is your best childhood memory?
My childhood memory is one of my fondest childhood memory. It has been, I told you, when I used to go with my dadu for cycling. I do not know, it's not a very different or a very unique memory or a very unique instance, but I still, when I close my eyes, I can see that very clearly. And this is what makes it special. And this is what makes me like it a lot. I don't know why, but it's not a very different and unique moment. It's just, I cherish it a lot. I love it. and I was very carefree, very free, very happy. That's why I like that.
So, what is the role of your Dadu in your life and how he inspires you?
Honestly, it's not been a inspiration of sorts because Dadus in Indian families are do basically do the work of critique. They criticize you on everything.
Yeah.
So he's a person who criticizes me on a lot of things, but he has been my person who I can communicate to. So we have a very open end relationship where we can talk and have our best days.
Wow, that's great. So let's just end the interview. So it was great having you, Rajat, and I would like to thank you again for being a part and for your kind words. So audience, this is all for today. We will be back with another story, another person soon. So for now, be safe, stay tuned. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rajat.
Listen, thank you, Abhishek. Bye.